Yes, I did.
Alex.
All right. This is Alex the Beer Master. Welcome to my channel, everybody. Sorry we were a little late, but just talking to some other people just a few minutes ago. Welcome to my channel. Got the legendary Flacco today, and we got the legendary Bumpy, and we got the legendary Drunken one.
Hey.
And today we're reviewing comfort food, whatever you want it to bring. It's kind of like wild card, but it's comfort food. So that's what I got, waffles and all that good stuff. But we'll get into my stuff and all that after we get people started here. Let's see. Let me get my mouse set up here so I can do it right. And we'll be golden. So, all right. So we're gonna get let's get the Flacco in here. Hold on. Let's get this straight. Bam. Thank you, ma'am. There you go.
What's going on, y'all, man? It's your boy Flacco, man. Got some Yingling and some Papa John's pizza. This is a cheese. I just had a ham and pineapple, which I'll read probably later, and a little bit of banana peppers. But that's what I got going on right here, guys.
Awesome. And you said you got pizza. That's awesome. Beans.
Cheese pizza and one with pineapple. Cheese pizza, and then I got another one with pineapple and Canadian bacon.
Awesome beans. You can review that too if you want, my friend.
All right. Am I doing all that right now, or just showing what we got? I don't.
Oh no, we're just showing what we got now. And then so we got the Johnny Boy in the house. If you want to join,
Johnny Boy,
go right ahead, Johnny Boy. It's what's the word again? Comfort food. If you want. If not, enjoy your hangout.
Good stuff.
Appreciate you. All right. And then we got this. All right. So now it is the Drunken one.
All right.
Ammo.
Hey. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for having me. I brought some, as for comfort food, I brought some good old sketty with meat sauce, Parmesan cheese on top, and small portion of that because we got something else cooking actually for tonight. And I brought an old favorite Bush. Yeah, right. Pour it in this dirty glass so it looked a little more appealing, a little less cheap. I just opened the can just right before we started this, so had to get a couple little sips out of there, just like it should be. Things floating in the glass like dirty glasses should be. So, yep, that's what I got.
That's good.
Thanks again for having me. Cheers to the 3,000 watching.
It was good.
Anytime, my friend. All right, I think it's a legendary Bumpy and then mine.
All right. Well, first let me show you the beer, and I'll pour that. You got the Bushberg Pilsner. It's Pilsner from Interboro, which is out of New York, Brooklyn, New York. Exactly. 5.5% ABV. Just a nice standard German style Pilsner, I believe. And when you get your fingernails underneath it to lift the tab,
It makes noise.
pour it out
Look at that.
into a dirty pre-used glass.
Oh yeah, that's a dirty.
That boy.
Yeah, very tight, white bubbled head. It's got a nice clarity to it. It's that kind of a nice gold coloration. And the food that I am bringing for my comfort food tonight is lasagna.
Oh, yeah. Wow, that's good food.
So
That was good.
it's it's lasagna. It's got I don't know what type of cheeses, Romano and whatever else cheeses. The wife made it. I don't make lasagna. But of course,
Wow.
hamburger, and then some nice chunks of sausage as well in there. So,
Wow.
Oh yeah.
all right.
Bon appetit.
What the deep? I can't. I think I said the wrong.
Good stuff.
Okay. All right.
I need to get another beer.
Time to got anything going on here. So today I was going to have a meatball sandwich, but I figured, you know what? We'll review these. Last three or something like that in here. Man, they smell like vanilla and everything. So That's what these are. These are like a Belgian waffle. You'd think a Belgian waffle would be pretty big, which they normally are pretty big. But it's Whole Foods, near here. And they make good stuff. You can smell, when you first open this up, you can smell the actual goods, the baked goods, the vanilla goods and all that. So, but I'm going to give you the smell and the taste next time around. But that's what that looks like. And I'll show you again.
Looks delicious.
Yes, and it's from Whole Foods. And today, I'm going to have to get more of this because I have to get more KBS because I'm out of it.
I've never seen that stuff.
I love you, Joe. I love you. The reason why I did that because I think it would be perfect with the waffles, the syrup.
No, dear. I'm doing
Breakfast stout. Why not? So I'll pour this up. And then we'll listen to the next person what they're going to eat.
Felt like a good combination there.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I thought, wait a minute. Instead of having a meatball sandwich, I figure let's have a little bit of breakfast. It'll be amazing. Okay. Yeah, I've learned not to throw my caps around anymore because they were all over my room a couple of days ago.
Kind of like landmines when you get up to go pee in the night, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Cap.
So, let's pour this up on my other favorite brewery. Well, my one favorite brewery, Pipe Dream. Pipe Dream.
All right.
Drink the yeast. Actually, that mountain is still there, but I think the face that looks like a face, I think it's kind of crumbled in. I think Legendary Bumpy can tell you about that.
Fell off.
Yeah, something like that. Let's pour this up.
That's thicker than a Snicker.
Yeah, it is.
Sure is. Legendary Drunk One doesn't drink it this much, but he does like to drink his what's it called? Dragon's Milk, and I cannot wait to try that. I don't know why I brought this out then. That was weird. Okay. So that's what that looks like. Nice frothy head. Nice and dark. I think it's time for everybody else to eat now. All right. The legendary Flacco. Bam.
So this is the part where we take a bite and taste it, or
Yep.
Hell yeah. And
okay.
drink.
All right, man. So
Your
Papa
mukbang.
John's. Honestly, man, I'm not a big fan of Papa John's. Spicy loves Papa John's. I feel like they put too much sauce all the time. But we'll see what they did with this one. You know what I'm saying? So it smells really good. I'm not gonna cap. It smells really, really nice. The whole house smells like pizza right now. Check it out. This is a straight cheese, man. I didn't put the one with the top. This is straight cheese. So we'll see what it is.
You can review the other one too if you want, my friend.
My one is good though. I think a spicy one with the light sauce on it. And then with the banana pepper, it just sets it off. Peppers make everything better. You know what I mean? I'm not really a cheese pizza kind of guy. I like pepperoni and jalapenos, but this is what I have on the plate right now. And it tastes really, really good. I'm going to go ahead and give this one an 8 on the Papa John's. Not as much sauce as they usually throw on there. So I'm happy with that. Remember not jalapeno, but the banana pepper set it off even more. So go ahead and get a good combo in here. See what it tastes like with this in there.
Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Cheers.
Cheers. Do you also have the one with the cheese in the crust? That is delish.
And it's good, man. I mean, it's just like your everyday. I mean, it's like a burger and beer. This is a pizza and beer, man. I mean, they just go together. And the Yingling, man, with its amber taste to it, it's not just like your regular lager, where it just tastes like like just something that's just gonna go in and out, and there's really nothing with it. This actually has a little bit of the sweetness to it from the malts. It has a little bit of that burnt taste from the malts, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's really, really nice, and it complements the cheese really well on the pizza. I would say this is like we're scoring it next.
We're scoring it next time around, yes.
Okay. I like the combination, man.
But I will tell you this. Do you have the cheese one, the cheese crust one? That is delish.
I don't have the cheese crust. I don't like cheese crust.
That's okay. Just ask me if you had it or not.
But I do like this crust. It's light, it's fluffy, and it still has that flour taste on it. I like the fact about a Papa John's that it feels like they still have that light coating of fresh flour on it, so it makes you feel like it's homemade, like it's a homemade pizza.
Right. There you go.
I like that about it.
And it all started with Papa John over
It all started with Papa.
30 years ago, or no?
I don't know, but I know Tony Romo did all the Papa John commercials. So if they're riding with the Cowboys, I got to ride with them.
Yeah, true that. Well, that's what he did when Papa John was running it too. I think he was doing the football stuff and all that good stuff. So, all right, I think it's the legendary Drunken One's turn.
All right.
Bam.
All right. Thanks again for having me. All right. Yeah, I made a little bit of this. This is it's actually made by my kid. It's got angel hair pasta. It's marinara sauce from Kroger's and 80-20 ground beef, ground up. There's not really a whole lot of spice to it, to be honest. I've had this the last couple of nights, to be honest, but it needs more salt. It needs garlic. I would put some oregano and basil in there. It's kind of bland the way you made it. It is food, but it's not as flavorful as it could be. It's not bad. It's just lacking some flavors is all. And so I'll give that a number here in a little bit. It's not unedible or inedible. But it could be better. Now this is what you get when you're opening a can there, the old Busch can. I see the thing over there, but Busch beer, 4.2 ABV. Find it every old where. It's a common beer. Matter of fact, quick story. I don't know exactly what the price is of a 12-pack of that normally is, but so I was going to the store. I went to Fiesta. It's a supermarket around here. They had those suckers for $7 and it was $6.95 a piece.
Wow!
Oh man!
Oh, I got 2 cases.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't gonna pass that till
You got
I really need that much beer, but yeah, for $7 a 12-pack, dirty straight.
Can't go wrong with that.
So we'll get some numbers to this stuff here in a little bit, but it's definitely inexpensive. That'll keep me busy for a while.
I wish we got 3. It'd be even interesting.
Oh yeah, I mean, I could have. I'd take 2 trips out to the truck, but
Nice.
Yeah.
here, 2 cases of beer.
There's the Drunken One.
Yeah, right, exactly.
You just need a second hand. That would be me if I was around. All right.
Oh, yeah, I could have told you about the flavor. It tastes like Busch beer. Y'all have had it before. Go get you one.
Hey,
Busch.
Yeah, exactly. You can find them in the single talls or whatever. You get them in 16 ounce, 24 or 5 ounce or whatever they are. Yeah, just go pick one up. If you never tried it, get one in your life. It's certainly not a bad beer, but it's not exceptionally good beer either. Anyway, cheers.
It's a good beer if you don't want to get drunk. All right.
Well, it'll get you drunk. Why drink if you can't get drunk?
Well, you know what I mean. It's more.
If you were.
It's more relaxing. I'm saying.
Yeah, you can also have Busch Light. That's when they started trimming them a little bit.
Right.
Do that.
All right, let's start with the beer, the Pilsner, Buschberg.
Do it.
It's almost like Busch, right? Buschberg.
Buschberg. I like the whole plain can with the fucking sticker. I mean, that's pretty dope.
Yeah, it's nice. It's my first time having anything from this brewery. It's got that nice malty profile. It's a bit bready, crackery, doughy aromas. The hops coming through with that zesty spice, a bit of lemon, Maybe a touch floral. Smells excellent. Cheers.
Cheers, my friend. And thanks for joining, my brother.
It's a good blend on the right up front on the palate. You're getting the malts, you're getting the hops all at once. Getting start with the hops because those are kind of the dominating. It's definitely on the lemon side, that lemon citrus note. A little bit floral as well. Kind of a zesty finish with the mild bitterness to this one. The malts come through the same as the aromas. Nice bready, doughy, and a bit on the cracker side. Very clean flavored, light body, good medium carbonation to this one. A little bit drying on the palate. It's just it's an atypical German lager, maybe a little bit, or Pilsner, I should say. A little bit more, I think, with the hop flavors. I think some of the German Pilsners, you might notice the malt profile more than any flavors out of the hops. You just get kind of a zesty bitterness out of it. This one actually has some decent flavors coming through with the hops, but it doesn't taste at all like it's a pale ale or an IPA type deal. It's staying true to being a nice thirst-quenching Pilsner. So the cheeses in this homemade lasagna, I asked the wife, it is, I call it Romano. It's not, it's ricotta cheese with Parmesan and mozzarella as well. I think it's the mozzarella and Parmesan on top, melted. Got all the ricotta in between the layers. So yeah, it falls apart, and then all that nice cheesiness. The hamburger stays in throughout pretty much. The sausages, they're heavier, thicker meat, so they tend to kind of fall out, and you have to fork them on the side. Get some tomato bits in there. It almost seems like there's onion. There's a bit of crunch to it. But yeah, the cheese flavors are very wonderful with the meat sauce. Let's get some with some of that sausage in there. It's kind of a bit of a spicier sausage. Very pleasing. This is a dinner that we had during this week, and I get the spices from the sausage. Sure, it adds that nice spice note. So this was frozen, and then I reheated it in the microwave after I thawed it out. It's just as delightful as when it was fresh. I told my wife, I said, great job. It's one of my all-time favorite lasagnas. And then she said, well, what about that other lasagna that you had when you were at work and somebody brought it in when we used to do little gatherings at work? People bring in food, raise money for like families and stuff that needed some extra money within our facility. They kind of, I think definitely COVID has put like a little bit of a kibosh to that. But yeah, delicious. Get all that nice Italian flavor. And then you wash it down with a nice German style Pilsner.
Man, good stuff.
True that.
And all the flavors complement each other. Very nice. And this washes down any of the remaining cheese, tomato type sauce in there. Yeah, definitely works very well together as a combination. Cheers. I'm going to continue eating this.
All right.
And getting fat.
All right. So I guess it's my turn now. Wait a minute. Is it my turn or is it Flacco?
It's your turn.
It's your turn.
I had to make sure. Everybody did. Okay. So, well, there's, as some people have said, I'm always having my founders and all that, drunk wine, everybody. They always think what's it called? No founders. No, I'm not friends with them. I wish I was. That would be freaking amazing. I mean, I got this because of the legendary Bumpy wrote to them. And so that's why I got these stickers and all that stuff. So that's freaking cool. I mean, it would have been crazy if they send me beer, but it wouldn't make any sense because I can get their beer. So this is a Belgian waffle. I mean, it's not as big as a normal Belgian waffle anyway, but smells pretty good. Smells very cakey. Smells like a vanilla because when you first open it, it smells like it's a baked good. I think they make them right there. I think anyway. So I'm looking forward to actually doing this. So let's get the syrup out and pour this up.
Do it to it, Alex.
Aunt Jemima. Yeah, it's a shame I hope they don't get rid of the name. I kind of like the name. I don't know why they gotta get rid of everything. Well, that's not get political. But so this is looking good. And let's see what this tastes like, shall we? Before we do that, I'll do it differently. Let's see what this tastes like. First thing you taste is vanilla. Nice and doughy. Because when they put vanilla extract or something extract or something like that, I don't know. Although they might not, because it's Whole Foods. But who knows? Let's check this out. Kyle.
That sexy motherfucker Kyle. That guy.
True that.
Looking like a young president.
So it's good so far, the syrup. With the syrup.
It looks delicious, Alex.
It tastes so delicious because it's Aunt Jemima syrup.
Does it taste like a regular, everyday waffle, or is there a little bit better, a little something special in that one?
It tastes a little bit better because it's more doughy. It's more chubby.
Chubby.
Yeah, I like it this way. I like Belgian waffles.
You like a little fatty, huh?
Yeah, I like them, but they also give more flavor too, I think.
Yeah, they do. Flavors.
So that is delicious. So let's see what this tastes like without the waffle, and then we'll drink it with the waffle. Well, I kind of did. I'm kind of gonna be ruining it, so we'll see what it tastes like, shall we?
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, before I do that, it smells like chocolate. First thing you do is it smells like chocolate. A little bit of bourbon, but you normally don't smell bourbon in this. It's more the CBS is when you smell the bourbon. So it smells pretty darn good.
All right.
And it's nice and creamy. So is that creaminess. So let's see what this tastes like, shall we? Cheers.
Cheers.
We already know what it tastes like. As usual, it does well with it, but it also brings out that alcohol.
Would you say the KBS is overpowering the waffle a little bit?
No, the KBS brings out the alcohol.
But would you say
In
that
the waffle?
the KBS hides the taste of the waffle, or does it bring out the taste of the waffle?
It hides it a little bit. So let's see what it tastes like when I.
Yeah, I would think the vanilla flavor in the waffles would add to that nice.
Take a
Chocolate
bite
mix.
and take a swig while you got a little bit of that waffle in your mouth.
Oh, let me do this again. No.
No.
It's not nasty. It just that's why I wanted to do a stout because maybe for the ice cream. Oh, never mind. I didn't say that too loud. Forget about that for the moment. That's a surprise. It does really well with it, but not do very well with it. It's like brings out that alcohol, which doesn't make any sense because there's a lot of vanilla in this waffle.
It might be the added sweetness from the food that you're eating is enhancing the alcohol note.
Maybe.
Well, that's a possibility. You're correct. But I guess if they down the sweetness a little bit, it probably would have went perfectly. Then you also have that burn with the alcohol too. I mean, it's crazy.
We can do the come on, Alex. Are you down with the sweetness?
Now that tastes better alone.
So they taste better separately, Alex, rather than together.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's not nasty, but it just
Preferably one after the other instead of together.
yeah. I was really hoping what you said would be true. Now, if it was a less alcohol beer, maybe it was like a 9, 8 possibility. But I'll never know.
KBS reading that?
I don't mind doing that.
11, I think.
Yes, is 12%.
12.
All right now.
So this is my only beer I had today anyway. So again, delicious alone. Not so great with the waffle. Maybe after it's done, after I drank it. Yeah. How's that sweetness now after it's down? But once you drink it, during the waffle in the mouth, no. Because I like to try these stouts out with these things because you never know what they're going to taste. They might taste so delicious.
You're damn right.
You know, so that's what I'm saying. So it has to be.
I always like to try stouts with sweet stuff because for some reason a stout always reminds me of dessert or a hearty steak. You know what I mean? Either one of those two. It's just one of those two, man.
Well, I will definitely say this. It would definitely go for a steak. It would definitely go with a steak because it's like a dessert. It's basically a dessert beer with the CBS, the CBS, KBS. I don't know about the KBS espresso or I guess those two would do that too. But then you also have this new KBS that's come out that I haven't tried yet. Something to do with vanilla or some sort. And I'm looking forward to trying that as well. But yeah, I love it. They have the original KBS and then you go all the way out. And Founders, if you're watching my YouTube videos, you're probably not, but if you are, Please keep on making these.
Alex, I love that you become such a beer connoisseur, man. Look at this. He's like he knows all the KBSs.
Uh-huh.
It's a beautiful thing to watch.
I mean, drunk one's not innocent either.
What? Oh, no, I like them also. Yeah, I like them also.
Oh hell no!
He ain't innocent either.
That's $7 for one bottle or $7 for a whole 12-pack?
Well, I rather stick with the $7 for a whole pack, not a one bottle, because if you love it, that's the problem. But then you can always hold it back for a year or two and see what it tastes like. So
You like it, I love it, man.
you know, it's kind of hard for me because I drink them all the time, but I need to get more KBS because I love it, and I need to get more CBS, which, well, I really don't because I have like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I just have to get one more, and it'll be a 5 again. I don't know with me. I tell you, I can't get enough of it. The CBS is way better than the KBS, but I still love the KBS. But I will tell you this: the KBS Mackinac Fudge, and as drunk one, everybody in this panel witnessed. You know, that's one of my favorites.
Which one is it?
Mackinac Fudge.
Mackinac Fudge.
The KBS Mackinac Fudge. That is one of the. That was one of the series, part of the series, KBS series. So they're doing good.
Cheers.
So I'm gonna continue eating this. I gotta stop rambling on, and because I love talking to people. Thank you, chat. I appreciate you listening to me. I drive my people nuts, but that's okay. They love me, so we're good. And I've only drank one beer, so okay. Deliciousness. We'll see what the rating is. I will, if Jeremy is watching, I hate to disappoint, it is not going to be 100. Now, I will tell you that it'll probably be close to it alone or something like that. I said possible. All right.
Do not have a link. I think it's. I don't have a link. Somebody said, Flacco, do you have a link? I don't have a link.
You're a moderator, right?
A link to what?
I don't know. It just said, Flacco, do you have a link? And really, I'm on this. I really don't know how to mess with all that stuff.
Flacco's a moderator. He could probably send you a link.
Right. We need to know what link to send.
But I knew how to do it.
But I could solve that right now. Easily.
My bad, homie. I'm not that technical. Whatever.
Well, you're the one that showed me all this. Flacco, you're the one that showed me how to do this. That's why I know this.
On this one?
No, it's just, you showed me on the Google one, but it's the Google Chrome one, but it's still the same thing as this one.
It's the same. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Oh, well, maybe I do know how to do it.
Well, you're the one that told me.
Bang.
All right, there you go, buddy. So you want to join?
Yeah. I can't see the chat anyway, man. I only see the chat when Alex posts it. What, baby?
So, all right, enough of my talking. Okay, let's let the legendary Flacco come in.
Is it time for the rating?
Yes.
All right, man. So for this combination, since this Papa John's was a little bit lighter on the sauce, hold on, Susie. So since the Papa John's was a little bit lighter on the sauce this time, and the Yingling is just bomb and on point. Oh my goodness! Give me half. I'll throw it away. It was a 9. I'll give it a 9, man. It is a good combination. The Yingling with the pizza, it just complements it well. I mean, beer and pizza, man, you can't go wrong with that no matter what it is. It could be the shittiest pizza. Beer and pizza go hard together. There's just no way around it, man. The Yingling definitely been one of my favorites for these last few weeks since I've been messing with it, since this came out in Texas. Papa John's never one of my favorite pizza places, but tonight they were on point. I don't know if it was because I was going to be on Alex's show, but it's good stuff. I don't know if they found out I was going to be on here and made it better for Alex, but it's good pizza tonight. Went really good with the beer. So all in all, it's a 9, man. It's a 9.
Well, maybe they did. Maybe they didn't. It's always a mystery in this world. You never know. All right. Looks like the legendary Flacco gave his rating and stuff, so it's the time for the legendary Drunken.
Yeah.
Bam.
All right. right. Yeah, the spaghetti kind of underwhelming, to be very honest. I'd have spiced it up more because it just kind of was lame. It was cool I didn't have to cook it, but it was all right. It was all right. It's edible, but it's just not awesome. I'll give it a 90. You know, it's again, it wasn't awesome. The beer, oh shoot, I don't know. What do I usually give this thing? I know I've done it on here a zillion times. I think I give it a 92, whatever. It's not an awesome beer, but for what it is, and as cheap as it is, and it's available, and this and that, that's a 92. So I guess between the both of them, split the difference with a 91. It's not terrible. It just needs a little bit of spicing, and this needs a lot more flavor, but it's cheap and easy, and so like that. So that's what I got. And as for shout outs, I'm going to do a video tomorrow, which invites everybody to the Halloween extravaganza. Probably call something later, something different later. But it's going to be on the 30th as opposed to the 31st, because the 31st is on a Sunday.
True that. I looked it up there.
Be all hungover for work on Monday. So we're going to do that then. And yeah, that's pretty much all I've got. And then I'll pass the Flacco's beer review channel into our links where y'all can find that. And what happened there? I hit the wrong button.
That's okay. Legendary drama.
Yeah, that's what I got, though. Yeah, cheers. Thanks for having me, Alex. And y'all look out for the link here in just a second for old Flacco.
Yeah, he does beer reviews. He does all sorts of things. You never know what he's going to do.
He's dabbles in a lot of stuff. Okay, that's Flacco's link there.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Legendary Drunk One. I appreciate you.
Thank you, Burley.
Hey, my bad. I had to drain the lizard real quick.
That's okay. All right. Legendary Bump.
Yeah, I'm going to be working on getting a better chair than this one that I have. One that has memory foam. Yeah, we'll start with the lasagna. I mean, the wife makes a very nice lasagna. She makes some very nice food. Even if she experiments with something, sometimes it comes out decent. I'm going to give the wife's lasagna a 99. It's just delicious. But then, like I said in my little story, she did remind me that I talked about this other lasagna that I had that I was like, wow, that's the best lasagna I've ever had. So I'll give hers a 99.
Nice. Right. Good answer.
As far as the beer goes, I mean, it's a really good, refreshing Pilsner, German style Pilsner. It's at a bit more hoppy flavored, but not overdoing it. Still staying within that Pilsner threshold. Well balanced, beautiful brew. I'll give the Buschberg Pilsner from Interboro. We'll give it a 97 out of 100.
Very nice.
It's nice enough for that. And combination obviously went really well. These two pair very well together. The nice lemony and zesty flavors and the kind of maltiness that comes from it as well goes well with the spicy and cheesy and tomatoey type and all the meat as well from lasagna. It just went very well together. So that's, I don't give a score really on the pairing. I'm just going to say it works. And then for shout outs, After Dark Beers is this Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Bumpy Road Brewery. Bring a dark beer based off the malt profile. And following that up on Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time will be Malty Monday, which is going to be Braggots, which is a mead and beer mixture. I believe around a 50 or so, somewhere around that range anyways. Blend beer and mead makes a braggot.
Nice.
So find something that says it's a braggot, you're good.
What'd you call me?
You know, come on, bro. Broke it.
Awesome.
All Hell yeah.
All right.
I'm
Cheers.
looking forward to that
Cheers.
bracket, man.
All right.
That starts with a beer, and that.
Been bragging about it all week.
Bring it. So, I'm going to have to say the waffles, I'll give it a 90 deliciousness.
All right.
Actually, no. Waffles, I'll give it a 95. Good stuff with alone. It's delicious. The beer alone, I'll give it a 97. Good stuff. I mean, I wish it was 100. Maybe it would have been 100 if it was a CBS. I don't know, but or something, some other food. I should have done the meatball sandwich, but it is what it is. So that's that.
Cheers to that, man. Hell yeah.
And my shout outs, it'll be Food Friday, next Friday. We're going to have ice cream and pancakes, right? If you make it into an ice cream, what I'm saying is if you put ice cream on your pancake and make it into an ice cream pancake sandwich, or you just eat it with the ice cream, and that's that. And a stout.
Or you can try to turn your pancake into a cone, right?
Oh, you could do
Instead
that
of a
too.
waffle cone to be a pancake cone.
True that. You can do that too.
Right? Sounds a little messy.
So I'm thinking I'm gonna do pancake and ice cream and stouts.
Hell yeah.
Because I think that's a perfect combination. I don't think you can go wrong with that. Because it's
Me, Alex.
because it's so good. I mean, it's so cold. You might
But
not.
what if I wanted blueberry pancakes
Right.
with raspberry ice cream
And a sour.
and a sour?
All right, I'll make it that way then. I think that's a good idea. So I'm gonna do.
Just let us pick the beer. You
Well,
pick the
bring
food.
beer and we'll just get the
Yeah,
food.
depends
I
on.
think, I think that's a good idea, drunk one. Every now and then I'll pick the beer then. So we'll do the ice cream and pancakes and
And whatever
bring
beer.
out any beer you want because
All
I'm
right.
gonna try whatever too.
I'm
Who knows?
down for that, Alex. I'm down for that.
Maybe I'll try 2 beers. We'll see. I don't know. And maybe not because I don't want to be sick, but that's a good idea. So stay tuned for that. I'm looking forward to it. I did look on my channel. There's no ice cream, pancakes, and beer. I thought I did. So I did breakfast.
We did ice cream before, and we've done
Right. We did that.
breakfast. Now you're combining two
Yeah. So yeah.
in an interesting fashion because you do have the waffle cones, which were supposed to be waffles that got accidentally turned into.
Well, we might do that
Pardon
one day
me.
too. Maybe not the following Friday, but maybe we'll do that for waffle and ice cream one Friday, but maybe not after next Friday because that's too much sweet.
Ooh, cool.
But yeah. So next Friday, and then don't forget we got the legendary Johnny Boy Stout Sunday. John Anelli. If you don't know the name John Anelli, just look up Georgia Beer Reviews, not A Beer Reviews. I don't know what the hell. I'm just joking about that. But look up Georgia Beer Reviews. Get your stouts on at 10:30 Eastern Standard Time.
AM.
And what?
It's AM. 10:30 AM.
Yes. Oh, and 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
All right.
Yeah. Well, let me rephrase that. Get your stouts and porters on because John lets you go on if it's a porter too. But yeah. Anyway, it's still stouts. I don't care. So stay tuned for that. I haven't been on because I've been going to my uncle. So hoping I'll be back on soon, but we'll see what happens. I mean, obviously, I won't be back until probably unless I'm not going that day, and then I'll join.
So what you're saying is we need to end football so you can join Stout Sundays again.
Oh, Bumpy, you are a trip. So I'm gonna put this back to normal, whatever normal is. I gotta have fun. I love myself. I love it. I
And
love
you're gonna vote Alex for president so you can get things back to
Alex for
normal.
president 2022.
it. Yeah. 2022, no, 2024.
Oh yeah, 2024. You're right.
Yeah. Because we're going to go into 2022 in 5 months. Or 4
Well,
months.
that's a whole 6-pack down right there. This is number 6.
Nice.
Up sticks.
Nice. So I appreciate it, chat. I appreciate it, Flacco. I appreciate it, Bumpy. I appreciate it, Drunken One. I actually thought Andrew or somebody was going to join, but I'm surprised they didn't join. Actually, I'm surprised no one's at the other link. Just really surprised at that.
No.
So it is what it is. So this is Alex Beermaster. We'll see you all. And let me say this. Thank you, Drunk One. Thank you, Bumpy. Thank you, Flacco. So this is Alex Beermaster, and we will see you all on the next live stream and next video. This is Alex Beermaster signing out. Perfect, Bumpy.
Thanks, guys. See y'all next week.
Am I supposed to do that?
Yeah, you're okay, though.